Hi, my name is Nestor, and this video is being created for the extra credit video assignment. In this video, I will be using my knowledge of world regional geography to critically communicate information about three core questions. The three questions are: what was Brexit and how is it linked to immigration? What are the indigenous groups of Middle and South America? Describe each group's settlement prior to colonization and some sites that are still preserved today. And why was the Panama Canal constructed and how did this process unfold? First, what was Brexit and how is it linked to immigration? Brexit. The United Kingdom is the only state to have left the EU. Its withdrawal is known as Brexit, meaning British exit, and was finalized in January 2020. Vote Leave campaign. The Vote Leave campaign for leaving the EU so that any money being paid into the EU would stay within the United Kingdom. In 2016, a vote was held and 51.9% voted in favor of leaving the EU. The United Kingdom is the only state to have left the EU. Brexit is linked to immigration because of asylum seekers. Europeans are divided about how open the region should be to immigrants and how asylum seekers, refugees seeking sanctuary from oppression, should be treated. The journey for migrants is difficult and dangerous. Many attempt to cross by sea into Greece. Boats are often overcrowded and capsizing is common. Around 34% of refugees are children, many of them unaccompanied. European Union, EU. In 1993, the European Union was created and still exists today. 27 member countries that support free trade and freedom of movement. No tariffs and no visas required for travel. 19 of these countries use the euro as their official currency, which further facilitates economic activity. Intergovernmental organizations provide member countries with advantages so as long as they agree to certain rules. In the UK, there was growing frustration. Some believe that UK was not benefiting enough from its membership in the EU. Instead, they wanted to have complete control over establishing trade agreements and immigration laws separate from the EU. The EU and the Vote Leave campaign are linked to immigration. Second question. What was the Panama Canal construction and how did this process unfold? The Panama Canal was constructed, but I'm going to state the three important parts of the history of the construction of the Panama Canal. First, I'm going to begin at the present, then the past. The Panama Canal accommodates 15,000 ships per year since it's been completed. Second, before that, Panama achieved independence from Colombia with help from the U.S. Panama granted the U.S. rights to build and control the canal. Panama regained control of the canal in 1999. Lastly, even before all that, the French started the canal in 1881, which used to be owned by Colombia. Third question, the final question. What are the indigenous groups of Middle and South America discussed? The indigenous groups of Middle and South America discussed in the textbook was the Maya civilization. At its height, the Maya Empire encompassed over 1 million people, but by the 9th century, the Maya invaded its cities and its empires collapsed. It is unsure to me what happened to the Maya, but my guess would be on a widespread famine. El Castillo at Chichen Itza is still preserved today from the Maya Empire. The other indigenous groups of Middle and South America discussed in the textbook were the Aztec Empire. The Aztec architecture, art, and trading systems. The empire's capital was Tenochtitlan, which became one of the greatest cities in Americas. The Aztec built chinampas surrounding the city. Chinampas were floating gardens created by weaving sticks and straws to create rafts that were then stacked with mud from the lake floor and used for agriculture. That is all for the video. My name is Nestor, and thank you for watching.